My heart just dropped.
You know the vibes. It's Jay.
What's going on, J Squad, Plum Squad? I am here to give you a squad member's YouTube channel to not only go subscribe to, but please make sure you support. Her channel name is KYRA ALICIA. She has 32 subs, you guys, so please, can we help her get to her first 100 subscribers? And I know you can do it because you did it before. KYRA ALICIA channel, so this is what she said, okay? She said, what's up, what's up, what's up? Like that energy, it stays the same, okay? She said her name is Shy KYRA, but she goes by KYRA ALICIA. She finally slid out of her comfort zone. Congratulations, girl, because that is a big step, okay? And she decided to start this YouTube thing for herself. I love that. She will be doing vlogs, challenges, pranks, and more to say. Stay tuned and get to know her. So help baby girl out, help her get to her first 100. You know what I'm saying? You want to push the limit, go ahead and go to 3, 5. Little do you know it, baby girl, you're gonna be at 1,000. I wish you luck and I wish you the most success on your channel. Let her know that J Vibes sent you with a whole lot of great vibes going on. Enjoy the rest of this video. It's a story time. Peace. What's going on, J Squad, Plum Squad? It's your girl J. You already know. Welcome back to J Vibes, where there's a whole lot of great vibes going on. Big period. Today's video, I'm doing a breakfast pancake mukbang. Look how huge my pancake is. Oh my god. Do you freaking see that? Do you see how big my pancake is? Freaking humongous. Do you hear me? I made not one but 2 of them. Shout out to Vicky for giving me my pancakes. Now, I made these pancakes. If you checked out my video before this video, then you would have seen how I made them. How I made these beautiful, big old, perfect pancakes. But before we get into the video, I need to say my prayers. Amen. Please make sure that you are subscribed, you guys, to my channels. This is my main YouTube channel. I also have a fitness channel called J Fitness Vibes. I'm also on the WeTube, and you can go subscribe to me there. So like this video, comment down below, share this video, you guys. Click the links in my description box. Go get your Vicky cakes. I'm hungry. Let's do the damn thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now Vicky cakes didn't come with no special syrup. So I got this buttery syrup, because I ain't gonna lie, when I was making my pancake, I was missing some ingredients. So I don't know if I told you, but this video, oh, don't you run off the plate on my daddy table. Are you trying to get me cussed out today, tomorrow, or when he get home? Today's video is gonna be a freaking breakfast mukbang, but not only that, you guys, I'm doing a story time for you guys. I just gotta take a bite. I just gotta try these Vicky cakes. First of all, I just gotta try it. Just got to. This make you remember why you like pancakes, because I'm not a waffle person. I'm more of a pancake person. These pancakes is businessin'.
Bussin'!
So my story time, I'm going to relate this story time about a recent rap that I did on my Instagram. I just did like a quick verse, 1 minute long. But I did a story time in this rap. It's a true story too. And it's basically about when I was living in these trailer parks. As soon as I thought about doing the story time, I had to actually go on Google Maps and see were these trailer parks still standing. Come to find out, it's still there. The trailer homes that I was living in Florence, Southern Pines. I also took a screenshot just so you can follow me on what the rap is about. So this is the actual map of the trailer home. How it's designed. You see how it's ovals? Remember that, that's important. I also took a screenshot because we used to take this trail just outside of story time. But we used to cut between these trees and go to the next hood beside it. Literally 3rd or 5th.
I was in the 3rd grade, standing in the field with my homegirl. Then I got the news, it was real, that the ops pulled up at the spot and made it hot. So
It wasn't my 4th grade year, because I remember having to live with my dad
in North Carolina for my 4th grade year. Then I went back to South Carolina to stay with my mom, and child, that didn't work out. And I just told my daddy to come pick me up. I literally packed my bag, put it in the kitchen, sat at the kitchen table, and my mama and my sister thought I was playing. But when they asses came back home, I wasn't there, because my daddy came and picked me up. I was either in the 3rd or 5th grade, but I was young. And on this particular day, remember that map? You see how it's 3 ovals? I was standing in the first field.
I was in the 3rd grade, standing in the field.
Standing in the middle of the first field. It's 3, we call them 3 fields. You know, you got the first field, 2nd field, 3rd field, because it's the middle of the oval. So I was standing in that field, y'all. Me and my best friend, you know what I'm saying, we chopping it up
With my homegirl,
and then my ex came.
then I got the news, it was real.
Oh, he's my ex now, but at the time, child, I don't know what he was. He was older than me and he played a lot of games. It was actually my best friend's cousin though. So he run up to me and he's telling me there's some dudes at the house. And they got guns, they got bats. My heart just dropped. Because my sister was there. At the time, my mama wasn't staying there. She was staying somewhere else. For real, for real. There was just some niggas that didn't like our side of town. I believe it was South Side versus the North Side. And then when I moved to North Carolina, it was like the East Side versus whoever side. I don't know. Just, you know, little small towns, they just come up with this beef that just be out of the sky, Jesus. Like, ooh, go get you a Wendy's burger or something. When he came over to me,
Then I got the news, it was real, that the ops pulled up at the spot and made it hot.
and told me that, no lie,
So I ran across the field and then my
I literally ran across the field. I didn't even stay in those ovals. I stayed on the outskirt of the oval. So you see how that's like made, and you see how like you got those apartments over to the whatever the sides. I was running through the field out of nowhere. I just came to a stop. I didn't really look both ways. I just came to a stop.
and then my heartbeat stopped and then my knees just locked. I thank God that he did.
You know? And it was a car.
It was a car full of niggas, won't believe what they did.
Luckily I stopped because a car was speeding. I'm talking about over every speed bump. It's about 5, 6, maybe 7.
Take a loop around, it was about 3 trailers down on his front porch where his mama lived. Thought they took him out, so they stabbed the homie up in his back, in his head.
I ran across the field. Of course I went to go check on my sister first. Had to go check on her first.
He was paralyzed, waist down, man, he wasn't dead. Yeah, you heard what I said, man, he wasn't dead when he got up out the hospital bed.
Everybody was waiting to see him, talk to him, let him know that shit was crazy. Whoever did that, it wasn't me. I was too young.
I paid him a visit. I told him he the realest and fuck them niggas.
Yeah, man, when I seen him, he had his head wrapped up. He was sitting in the chair.
Then that day came, it was time to go to war. I ain't have a choice, but I had a voice.
After that day, the beef, for real, between the south side and north side, it like really escalated. I remember like a few days, if not like a few weeks after that, you know, I think we got word on a few ops staying across the street outside the trailer home. So I think what happened was they came on our territory. I know this sounds crazy. I think I'm in the gang. I wasn't in the gang. But they came on, you know, our territory deep. So we had got all our people together and then we was gonna go on their territory. But by the time we got to their territory, I think a few of their members left.
We was 30 deep, they was 10 deep, and they ran on feet, so we went back to the trailer park. Few days later, I was standing by my lonesome.
Cause we had to be about 10, 15, maybe 20, maybe 25 deep. And we just see these little straws walking up. It's just like, where your people at? And they got scared as hell. I mean, I would be scared too. It's a mafia coming for your ass. So they ran. We ain't running because that could have been a setup. You know what I'm saying? You step on somebody else's property in their yard, because they was living in houses. Well, trailer home, but it wasn't a part of like no community. So you step on their property, bitch liable to die, get shot up. I'm not with those vibes. Everybody that I was with, we just turned around, went back to the trailer park. But I kid you not, y'all.
Then a fan pulled up full of bitches on.
like later that day, like the sun was almost going down. I'm walking by myself. A van pulled up, full of bitches, full of bitches. A van, y'all. A van with the sliding door. All you gotta do is slide, hop out, beat that bitch ass, hop back in, and go home. A van pulled up beside me. I just kept hearing a lot of stuff. And I was just looking for the word go. Get ass. Sicker. Cause then I would have had it rain because I'm not gonna put myself in a position to get jumped. I feel like when you get jumped, you literally have to not know that you getting jumped to continue that fight. But if you know that you about to get jumped, you ain't putting yourself in situations to continue the journey of being jumped. That ain't how that go. So the moral of this story, y'all, is first of all, I want to thank God that I'm safe, that I'm here, that I'm alive, that I'm healthy, and I can just don't have no trauma. For real, you know what I'm saying? I might have seen a trauma situation, but I'm just so blessed that didn't have to be a part of my story, my journey, a part of my life was a part of my life and not a part of my life, but you get what I'm trying to say? Full as hell. These Vicky cakes was the biznom. Make sure you click the link in my last video to get your Vicky cakes. If you did enjoy this story time, I hope I gave you enough information, you know what I'm saying? I basically just wanted to let you know how the story timeline of my rap broke down into real life, because I obviously did not put the rap up on YouTube because I will get strike, copyright, or whatever YouTube can think to do to my channel, they gonna do it. So it is posted on my Instagram. You'll have to scroll down a little bit because I actually posted it on July the 3rd, but make sure you go check that rap out so you don't get the whole chopped and screwed portion here on YouTube. And I love you guys so freaking much. I cannot wait to see you, talk to you, chit chat with you. You never know what the next video gonna be. All J vibes, but best believe it's a whole lot of great vibes going on, big period. And you know what I'm saying? I'm out. Peace.
Squad in the shit, Plum Squad is my clique. Baby girl, you ain't lit. Why you acting like you fuck with me, but baby girl, you bitter. Acting like you